Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So I was kind of being stupid earlier. I was testing out my new microphone I got, and I didn't realize that when you take it out of a Mac, it turns off your internal microphone, and it doesn't reset your settings until you reset it yourself. So I recorded the entire video without actually knowing. So this is just going to be a recap of everything that I did, because there isn't really a version of it where the audio is inputted. So I'm gonna try to make this quick because I have a lot of homework tonight and I have an essay due tomorrow. So yeah, but anywho, so we have Amy Klobuchar. Anyways, I chose her because Al Franken is in. He's probably gonna resign tomorrow. Being completely honest, I don't expect anything else from the Democratic Party because they are calling out Roy Moore for a lot of things, and Al Franken looks just as bad. And if he doesn't resign, that's definitely gonna hurt him. And there was speculation about him running in 2020, and that was his utmost potential, but that's not going to happen. He's probably going to resign tomorrow, so I decided to do the other senator from the state of Minnesota. And I have a 2020 election night coming up between Cory Booker and Donald Trump. We'll talk about that once the video actually comes out, but yeah, so just to recap on what I finished off my last video with was thanking you guys for 2,000 subscribers. I talked about it for a while. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it'll be good. Anywho, I think I'm getting a little off track, so we're just going to start off with the Western Coast and recap everything that I did. So I gave states like Nevada, Colorado, and New Mexico to Amy Klobuchar, and the reasoning behind it was the fact that I think these states voted for Hillary Clinton because they like the Democratic ideals and the Hispanic rhetoric that came from the president during the 2016 general election season. I think the same things will be recapped in 2020, especially with his lower approval ratings in a lot of these states, and I think that definitely would hurt him in a bunch of these states. And I think that Amy Klobuchar would definitely appeal to a lot of the Rust Belt voters. She's from a state like Minnesota, and the reasoning behind Virginia is it's turning more reliably and reliably Democratic, and I ultimately wanted to give that one to Klobuchar because I think she would be able to take that after what we saw in the 2017 general election with the Democrats outperforming what they were even expected to do by a large margin. And it is an off year that favors Republicans, so I figured Virginia would likely go to a Democrat in 2020, especially someone like Amy Klobuchar, who's essentially a white working class appealing version of the 2012 Hillary Clinton. And so now we're going to go back to the Rust Belt. The reasoning behind why I gave the Rust Belt to Amy Klobuchar was because she is from the Rust Belt and she can definitely appeal to the white working class a lot better. She has that background behind her. Donald Trump's "let's give him a chance" appeal is pretty much over. And this is just based off where we are today because a lot of his promises were not kept, and I understand we're less than a year into his presidency. And we have to take that into effect, which is why this prediction would likely change throughout the course of the year and throughout until 2020. And overall, Donald Trump would, he probably would get some of these promises done, like with the tax bill, but healthcare is gone. Building the wall, it's not necessarily a wall, the one that he's proposed right now. And overall, it's not looking good for him approval rating wise in the Rust Belt right now, so I would definitely give that one to Amy Klobuchar. Ohio and Iowa, I called for Trump because of the fact that they overwhelmingly voted for him compared to where they voted for Obama in 2012 and 2008, the drastic swing. North Carolina holding its conservative ideals, but Florida I gave to Amy Klobuchar because of all the hurricanes and with the influx of Puerto Rican voters coming in. The state would likely turn more Democratic because of that. If the Republican Party gets branded as the party that doesn't believe in climate change, which they likely will, Amy Klobuchar definitely is a huge climate change. She's a climate change activist, and the state of Florida being affected by all those hurricanes definitely would make an impact on voters in that state, people that lost their homes because of it, and if the Republican Party denies its existence, that definitely would hurt them down there. So this is the final electoral map. 307 for Amy Klobuchar to 231 for Donald Trump. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.